I hope that I can lead by example, be an encourager to folks to be the best that they can be.
We meet you where you're at. You don't have to be perfect or improved to come to our services. We want you to seek out help when you feel like you need it, right when you first need it. That way we can get you on the right path because we want to see you succeed and we want to see you at your optimal wellness.
There is a community culture of sticking together and helping each other out. That's actually one of the things I love about being in a rural area. I grew up here and where I'm raising my family, and it's just that's what makes rural areas unique. I think because there is that sense of sticking together. You know, your neighbor can become your family and you care about the folks down the road, not down the street, but down the road.
Many times folks decide not to come into the office, mainly because we are a small community. And they may be afraid that once they enter the building, that there may be someone in the waiting room that they know. It's okay to come to your local community services board to receive services.
We wanted to prioritize and figure out what do we need to do? How do we make a difference in our community? How do we normalize mental health? How do we reduce that stigma? As with all of our coalitions, we are looking for people to get involved. So if this is something you're passionate about, just please reach out to us. We also have an opioid task force that meet within our region, and we are focused on helping to reduce the overdoses and providing resources in the community, providing Narcan and just training.
I've been at Piedmont for about 25 years. Started after the military. When I came back to Martinsville, I began my career in human services at the Department of Social Services in Martinsville, after which I went to work as a social worker in the school system in Henry County and began working part-time for Piedmont. Always have been interested in helping folks. This is a very, very positive position for me to have a positive impact on the folks that we serve.
About 4 years ago, Piedmont Community Services, specifically the Prevention Department, secured a grant from the Virginia Department of Health to focus on decreasing the usage of tobacco products in the African American community. The goal for the grant is to decrease the usage of tobacco products by 10%, to educate the community, to let them know about the dangers of tobacco, specifically educating the community on how the tobacco industry specifically target African American communities. I've been able to go to churches and kind of not only talk about mental health, but also talk about how mental health ties into our spiritual health. And I've really enjoyed that. And so I really love going into churches and opening their minds and pushing them to think outside of the box in terms of our mental health.
We're doing a lot of different vendor events as well. We've done the Youth in Crisis House Party, where we helped parents and equipped them with different things that their kids might be going through, like mental health issues, gambling, and substance use.
That was an awesome experience for me to be able to meet with the parents as they came through. When parents are asking for more in the way of parenting, that really touches my heart.
We talk about the starfish story a lot, about the young boy that was walking on the beach, and a gentleman saw him throwing starfish back into the ocean that had washed up on the beach. And the gentleman says, "You can't save them all." And the boy picks up one, tosses him back in, and said, "I made a difference to that one."
My role models are the ones or the people that I meet or come in contact with who are intentional about changing who they are and where they are as they see the need. And that's whether it is financially, emotionally, socially. That changes generations.
It is a journey. It's not a sprint. I just want to encourage people, even if they feel like they're not making improvements, just making sure that they are staying consistent. And consistency is better than perfection and wellness.
This work means so much to me because I love making a difference in the life of people that I come in contact with at church or even at Piedmont. There's a song, an old song that's been sung for years that says, "May the works I've done speak for me." There's another one that says, "If I can help somebody as I travel along this way, then my living will not be in vain."